The Boeing 737 MAX has had one of the most dramatic journeys in modern aviation. It went from being one of the most talked about passenger jets for all the wrong reasons to becoming one of the most widely ordered aircraft families in the world. Now, that story is entering a new chapter with the arrival of the Boeing 737-7, the smallest member of the MAX family, which has officially been approved to fly by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration. This approval marks a major milestone for Boeing. The company first began testing the 737-7 back in 2018, but its certification was delayed after the two tragic 737 MAX crashes that led to the entire fleet being grounded worldwide. Those events changed the certification process forever, making it far more thorough and demanding. Over the years, Boeing says the 737-7 completed more than 1,000 hours of flight testing and went through extensive safety evaluations before earning approval. During development, engineers also identified an issue with the engine anti-ice system, corrected it, and completed all the required testing before the aircraft received its certification. With the green light finally in place, Southwest Airlines is preparing to become the first airline to put the 737-7 into commercial service. Boeing is now finishing the first aircraft according to the airline's specifications, with deliveries expected very soon. So what makes this version different from the other MAX models? The biggest difference is its size. The 737-7 is designed to carry between 135 and 160 passengers in a typical two-class layout, making it the smallest aircraft in the MAX lineup. That's fewer passengers than the 737-8, 737-9, and the larger 737-10, which is still waiting for its own final certification. Its smaller size also brings a major advantage. The 737-7 can fly farther than any other aircraft in the MAX family, reaching up to 4,373 miles, which is about 7,040 kilometers. That gives airlines more flexibility to serve longer routes without needing a larger aircraft. Efficiency is another selling point. Boeing says the 737-7 uses around 20% less fuel than the older airplanes it is designed to replace, helping reduce both operating costs and carbon emissions. The company also says the aircraft produces about 50% less noise, thanks to improvements in its CFM LEAP 1B engines and a special chevron-shaped engine nacelle design inspired by the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. The approval of the 737-7 also reminds everyone how much the aviation industry has changed since the MAX crisis. The two fatal crashes claimed the lives of 346 people and were linked to a flight control system called MCAS, which was introduced to compensate for changes in the aircraft's design caused by its larger engines. During those accidents, faulty sensor data caused the MCAS system to repeatedly push the aircraft's nose downward, while pilots struggled to regain control. After extensive investigations, Boeing redesigned the system, added additional safeguards, and updated pilot training to ensure crews know exactly how to respond if similar situations ever occur. Since the 737 MAX returned to service 6 years ago, the aircraft has continued flying around the world without a repeat of those accidents. Boeing says the entire MAX family has now delivered more than 2,300 aircraft, with approximately 7,000 orders on the books. The arrival of the 737-7 is expected to strengthen that position even further. Whether you're impressed by its longer range, improved efficiency, or simply interested in seeing how Boeing continues rebuilding confidence after one of the biggest challenges in aviation history, the 737-7 is definitely an aircraft worth keeping an eye on in the years ahead.